guys? Welcome to the video. I'm trying to get into the habit of just picking up the camera and going. One of my biggest hesitations for doing so is honestly I feel like I don't have an idea of a script or an idea for a video, when in reality I think there's a lot of ideas and a lot of potential in my life day to day, even though I sometimes feel like it's boring. But at the end of the day, I feel like the living situation I'm in right now, I live in the Dominican Republic in Santo Domingo, and the kind of opportunities and adventures I get to go on, it's incredibly unique. Like this, I don't know anyone else that this kind of opportunity has happened to, where they get to go outside the country and fly for an airline. And my living situation is super unique. Like the experiences I had are so unique, but like it's so easy to get caught up in the day to day, just being like, this is boring. Because at the end of the day, like, it's not an exotic life. People think, oh my God, I live in the Dominican Republic. Like, I'm on the beach, drinking a mojito, whatever. Like, no, like, I still go to work. There's still, laundry. Like, still day-to-day stuff that everyone else does regardless of your location. It's just the only difference is that I'm on an island and the beach is down the street. But besides that, like, everything else is pretty normal. So that's how I'm going to open up today's video. Rant over. I am going to go to IKEA to get a desk. I'm going to make a story happen today. You're going to come with me to get a desk. So number one reason why I need a desk is because laptop, and this is basically what I'm working with right now. All it is just a little thing that you could put on your lap, put your laptop, get to work, which I mean, I got this from IKEA. It's working just fine. It's working fine mostly. But considering I have a job where I sit down a lot already, I'm going to go get a standing desk. But yeah, I like to stand up, stretch my legs, and, blood circulation, all that whole nine. So this is great when I'm sitting on the couch or sitting on just any other chair. But yeah, I need to get like a proper desk I could put like all of my camera stuff on. I actually have like a space dedicated to working that's just like not the living room couch, which... Don't mind the background and the apartment and stuff. Everything is still, it's coming together. A little bit, little by little, it's still coming together. Just ignore that. So another thing I had to kind of get used to, or was kind of like more or less a culture shock. Maybe not a culture shock, just things are different, right? How expensive it is to get a car in the Dominican Republic. Cars in the Dominican Republic are way more expensive than what you would find in the States. Also, shout out to my cousin, sold me this car. Drop a comment if you're familiar with this brand. This they don't sell these in the US, but yeah, my cousin sold me this car for pretty cheap. And considering how people drive and the conditions of the roads here, I definitely didn't want anything like super nice. Basically, I wanted something that if someone were to ding me or I would have hit a pothole and ripped the front bumper off, that unfortunately has happened to a car I rented here, then I wouldn't be too mad about it. So, I mean, this is honestly awesome car, exactly what I wanted. I do plan to make some, let me turn that off, that might be a little bit too loud, the AC. I do plan on making some modifications to the car. Nothing like crazy performance or anything, but really utilitarian, useful, that'll make this car a little bit more easy to drive on these streets, which, I mean, you're gonna catch a little bit of glimpse of it as we go to IKEA, so hang tight. So I don't know if you can see this, but this is pretty much a great time to be going into the city. I don't live in the city. Let me turn this AC off. I feel like it's super loud. But, okay, maybe not a great time, but this is the most ideal time because as you can see, look at all that traffic, especially coming out. Everyone's leaving work, so everyone's leaving the city. I I mean, there's almost always traffic here, right? So was it 4 o'clock, something like that, 4:30, all the traffic leaving the city. It would take me probably almost 2 times as long to get out and get back to my apartment if I were to be leaving right now. Going in, this isn't terrible, believe it or not. Still not ideal, but I mean, the traffic here in Santo Domingo is no joke. This is one of the other things I guess I mentioned earlier about things I had to get used to, and that's the driving. If you've ever visited the Dominican Republic, I think more specifically I've been in the city in Santo Domingo, because I think like the other touristy spots, Punta Cana, Puerto Plata, I feel like the driving there is better. It's still like kind of crazy, but like it's not that bad. But the driving and the roads in the capital, unfortunately, are just crazy. It's just absolutely nuts. There's going to be plenty more examples. I mean, this I feel like is not a good angle. It's not coming out well on camera, but yeah, I feel like this is pretty standard. So you can't see well here, but they don't sell this car in the States. That's a Suzuki Jimny. To me, it looks like a baby G-Wagon. It's like what happens when a G-Wagon has a baby. I don't know, it's supposed to be just a really, really cheap off-road vehicle, a really cheap, small off-road vehicle. That's the car that I really, really wanted moving here. Because I mean, look at it. To me, it's just cool. It's not expensive or anything, but it just looks like a baby G-Wagon, and that's the kick I get out of it. But again, I feel like if someone were to hit me or ding me in that car, I would be pretty upset about it. Famously, you're gonna hear car horns everywhere, but famously, my first month living here, true story, got in 2 car accidents. And that's because I was trying to drive as if everyone else was following the rules. Like, there's a different type of driving style here that it's not for the faint of heart. Like, it definitely takes some getting used to, and you definitely have to adapt. So if you plan on renting a car here and driving, take out that insurance. Just take out that extra rental insurance. Speaking of an accident, I don't even know if you saw it in the background. There was an accident right there. So yeah, be careful on the road. One of the other things too that you have to be very mindful of is, I'm sure you've seen a couple of the motorcycles just weaving in and out of traffic. Like, they come out of literally nowhere. I mean, you get used to it. Like, I mean, my mom still freaks out when we're driving in the city in traffic, but I mean, like, the reality is, like, there's so many close calls, and I feel like that at this point, like, it's really just normal. Like, you just kind of, that's one of the things you have to adapt to. Pretty much no matter where you go, almost everywhere you go. Like right now, like, this truck is getting mad close to me. I guess he's trying to get over. I don't see a blinker, whatever. But yeah, one of the things you just have to get used to is, like, you're gonna have a close call pretty much every single day. Like, you're gonna almost have an accident like every single day, and it's just, you know, how the traffic flows here, how things go here. Guys, so by sheer coincidence, I parked right by a Jimny. So this is exactly what I'm talking about. This thing looks like, I mean, I can't be the only one, right? This thing looks like a baby G-Wagon, which is, and someone's trying to park. But yeah, that looks, it's just a cheap, small little off-road vehicle. I'm just infatuated with it, but yeah, like I said, I'd be pretty upset if that thing got scratched, dinged, or I think it would take a pothole better than the car I currently have, but it's definitely not as cheap as the car I currently have. So I cannot believe how hard it was to pick out a desk. I'm not in the desk area anymore. I'm in the baby section. Not hinting at anything. Calm down. But yeah, I thought I came in here knowing exactly what I wanted. I did know exactly what I wanted, but they didn't have any in stock, but I needed a desk. Like, I was just tired of working without a desk. So I actually got something that's gonna work. Saved a lot of money. It was way cheaper than my first option, so happy with that. Also, I'm sitting here because filming in public is still very weird. Like, but again, exercising it, trying to break through that barrier, and also again trying to be respectful of people and not just like, you know, record random people. I'm sure not everyone is a fan of that or likes that. So this is a really comfortable chair. I might need to get this chair for the corner, like, of my living room. But one step at a time. Got a desk, got a little drawer thing for my desk, some organization, elevate my computer, and yeah. So next thing is I don't know if it's going to fit in the car. I did not think about that. I don't know if it's gonna fit, but we're gonna see. Alright, so just this and boom. Alright. And we still have plenty of room to spare too. Also, it doesn't have a handle. It has this goofy, like, grab handle thing. I was expecting something like, you know, you usually hook, but no, it's a little pull tab. All right, Skoda for the win. It's a Skoda Fabia. Yeah. So they don't sell these in the States, but it's a neat little economy car, you know, gets the job done. Can't ask for more. You guys can see that, but those yellow lights right over there, it's another Suzuki Jimny. One day, I'll have that car. Again, it's nothing special, it's nothing rare, it's nothing crazy, it's just a cheap, fun little car. I got to drive one once, and it's just, I don't know, I just really liked it. And unfortunately, the door's closed. Are all the doors closed? Let's see. There we go. And unfortunately, their cafeteria was closed. So no IKEA dinner. And it's about 7 o'clock. I'm kind of hungry. So let's see what we can get for food. I didn't film anything from lunch last night. It's the next day. Great spot. It's called Barra Payan. It's a great sandwich spot, but yeah, I got too hungry, too focused on the food. But right now, I need to pack because I'm leaving for Argentina in a couple of hours. So I'm gonna be making a video about that. So stick around, subscribe if you wanna see that. But thanks for coming along on this video. Thanks for, you know, tuning in. Hopefully you liked, hopefully you subscribed and all that fun stuff. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.